Hello dear students, greetings to all. We learned the poem The Power of Music. We have seen the story of Bhishma Logins in this poem. Now let us look at the question answers. First of all, answer the questions with a reference to context. Question number 1. He sings as though he is staked his life. He sings as though he is hell-bent. Question A. Who is being referred to as he? We know that it is Bhishma Logins. Next one. B. When is his song heard and where? Its answer is given in the first line of the poem. When summer comes, we hear the hums of Bhishma Logan Sharma. So when it is heard during summer season. And where it is heard, you catch his strain on hill and plain from Delhi down to Burma. So it is heard from Delhi to Burma. So where it is heard? On the way from Delhi to Burma. And the next question is, what happens to people as a result of hearing his song? Do you think they are really going to die because of it? When the people heard the singing of Bhishma Logins, the people dazed, retired, amazed, although they know it's well meant. So they were totally amazed. They were totally dazed. That means shocked when they heard the singing of Bhishma Logins. And they were telling that they were going to die. The second part of the question is, do you think they are really going to die because of it? In reality, they may not be going to die, but they were totally disturbed by hearing the sound of Bhishma Logins. Question number 2. The wretched Brutus resent the blare the hour. They hear it sounded. What is the blare that is being referred to? What's the meaning of the word blare? The word blare means to make loud, harsh sound. And here who is making the sound? Bhishma Logan. So, what is the blare that is being referred to here? Here, the word blare refers to the sound of Bhishma Logins. Who are the wretched Brutus and what do they do on hearing the blare? The word wretched Brutus means, wretched means evil or something like that, and Brutus means animal here. So very bad animals. And what happened when they hear the sound of Bhishma Logins? They resent. Resent means to feel bitter or angry about something. They become more angry. Wretched Brutus means the bad animals. They are already angry and they become more angry when they hear the sound of Bhishma Logins. The next question is, name the other creatures in the poem who are also affected by the blare. Blare means the harsh sound of Bhishma Logan Sharma. And who are affected by this sound? Many are affected, like fish, tree, animals, bullocks, etc. So dear students, I request you all to find its answer from the poem and write it in your copy. The next question is, and Bhishma Logan grants the world the golden gift of silence. Question A. Why is the silence being referred to as a golden gift? Because it is very precious. Because he was singing and everyone, including animals, birds, and human beings, were affected by the sound. They were in search of silence. So, as he stopped singing, it became a golden gift for them. Next question. What is the literary device used in these lines? Point out two other instances from the poem. Its answer is given in page number 61, literary terms. The first one is pun and the other one is alliteration. The pun is, but Bhishma's soared beyond our reach. However, we plead and grumble. That means, as the song becomes louder, it goes beyond the listener's level of tolerance. Bhishma himself is beyond the reach or control of his listeners, as he does not listen to their pleas to stop singing. So that is called pun. And the next one is alliteration. That also is in the same page. The welkin weeps to hear his screech. This is an example of alliteration, as the W sound is repeated in consecutive words. That means in the same sentence, the word W is repeated continuously. It is called alliteration. The same sound is repeated. That is called alliteration. So its answer, you can easily write it from page number 61 on the right side of the page, literary terms 1 and 2. And the last question is, how did Bhishmalojan finally fall silent? Or we can say that how he stopped singing. We have seen at the end of the poem, a belly goat comes up to stop the singing of Bhishmalojans. I request all students to find its answer from the poem and write it in your own words in your copy. With that, we completed the question answers. All of you have to answer the questions with the reference to context in your copy and understand the meaning of the answers and learn it well. Have a nice day. God bless you all.